Bago ho yan, papasukin muna natin ang exclusive interview ng Bombo Radio Philippines with Bombo Jaira Hangayo. Kasama ho niya si Attorney Michael Powa, tagapagsalita ng defense team ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Panoorin po natin.
Attorney Sean, kasama natin ngayon ang spokesperson ng defense team ni Vice President Sara Duterte, Attorney Michael Powa. Sir, welcome sa Bombo Radio Philippines.
Salamat po. Salamat
kasama niyo po si Bombo Jaira Hangayo. Una, kakatapos lamang nito ng unang araw ng Day 10 ng impeachment trial na ipresenta na prosekusyon yung dalawang witness from the government bank. Both witnesses were bank managers and not from the COA auditors or confidential fund custodians. And the prosecution's first witnesses mainly authenticated banking transactions. From the defense perspective, what evidentiary value do these testimonies actually have?
Well, syempre ang sa amin, it was really identification of documents, the fact of withdrawal, for example. So sa atin, that's why as you can see kanina, we stipulated na lang na identify nila, ma-authenticate nila at authentic yung mga cheque para hindi na humaba yung proceedings dahil hindi naman yan issue para sa atin.
So, do these witnesses establish any alleged wrongdoing or do they merely confirm that transactions took place?
Well, I cannot speak on the merits, so it will depend on the appreciation of the impeachment court. But sa atin lang, it's really basically identification of these documents at kung anong nangyari during the withdrawal.
Sa usapin naman ng foundation evidence versus substantive evidence, ang prosecution appears to be laying the foundation first before presenting substantive witnesses. Would you characterize the prosecution's current presentation as merely laying the evidentiary foundation?
I don't know. I think it's best to ask the prosecution. Sa amin, we just react accordingly. Again, we do not dwell on the merits and what strategies are of the prosecution myself. So sa atin, ang pwede lang natin gawin is factually, kwento lang natin kung ano yung nangyari without giving an opinion here or there, what they're doing, or if they were able to prove anything.
Naging usapin din kanina sa unang witness, sa second witness, yung unusual and suspicious. How would we explain sa ating mga listeners and viewers in a legal view to not sound confounding or medyo nako-confuse yung mga taong bayan dito? So,
yeah, I think the presiding officer actually did a good job. Tinagalog niya yung mga words para lang masabi na di pangkaraniwan itong bagay na to. And so, that sa amin wala ding issue yon. That's just the opinion of the bank manager based on her experience. So again, sa atin, it does not mean that there was something illegal that happened there. So, hindi na natin question.
Sa mga objections kanina, early pa lang, kakastart pa lang kanina ng umaga, medyo marami na, mainit na yung pag-object natin doon sa naging statements ni Representative Leila de Lima. Ano po yung masasabi natin doon?
Well, unang-una sa lahat, gusto kong magpasalamat sa pasensya rin ni Representative de Lima. Malaki po ang paggalang ko sa kanya. And so, I think kinakailangan lang talaga mag-object kami kanina dahil syempre, nagkaroon na po ng ganung pagkakataon kasi kamakailan kung saan nagbigay ng opening statement at merong mga masabi natin at least sa aming opinion ay conclusions of law on the part of the prosecution. So we just wanted to put a stop to that because syempre in one way or the other pag narinig yung ganyan kahit ipa-strike off pa yan, kaya nga sabi ko kanina napag-usapan na po sa impeachment court na kahit ipa-strike off natin nasabi na So baka one way or the other makondisyon yung tao, nakakalain yun kaagad yung katotohanan, pero ang totoo is opening pa lang at wala pa namang napapatunayan, diba? So gusto lang natin iwasan yung mga ganun, kailangan natin protektahan ang Vice Presidente bilang kami ang mga abogado niya. That's why we had to object. And again, we'd like to thank Representative de Lima for her patience and understanding on why we had to do what we had to do earlier.
Lastly, sir, sa susunod na week, ano yung aasahan natin? Kasi may 3 pa sila ng mga witnesses na ipepresent. Handa po ba tayo dito?
Yes, I think they will be calling on 2 COA auditors. So perhaps we will go into the meat of the audit. At yan naman ang inaasahan natin at handa naman tayo sakali.
Okay. Maraming. Si Attorney Michael Powa po, ang spokesperson ng defense team ni Vice President Sara Duterte.
Bahagi po yan ng exclusive interview ng Bombo Radio Philippines, mga kabombo. Meron ho tayong remote studio doon po sa loob mismo ng Senado kung saan po natin isinasagawa itong ating kadalasang exclusive interview sa ilang mga malalaking personalidad sa nagpapatuloy pa rin po yan impeachment trial laban kay Vice President Sara Duterte.